Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Let's talk about trial balance. Now we are in chapter 2.7, the trial balance. And the definition of a trial balance, we are saying that a trial balance is a statement showing the list of all ledger accounts, rather the list of all ledger account balances in debits and credits. Remember, the debits and credit balances are coming from the assets, liability, and capital. And then we are also saying that it tests the arithmetical accuracy of books of accounts. So remember earlier we had said that when you want to test the arithmetical accuracy of the ledger account, or rather the general ledger, you'll use a trial balance. So when the trial balance is balancing, when both debits are equal to credits, we'll assume that the general ledger accounts are correct, i.e. all debits must be equal to credits. So what are the objectives of a trial balance? We are saying that it checks the accuracy of postings, stock entries to the general ledger. It checks the accuracy of postings or entries to the general ledger. So when the general ledger entries are made correctly, the trial balance must balance. And when the debits equals credits, it is assumed that entries of transactions are correct. So we are saying it is assumed, not that it is actually correct, but we are assuming that when all the debits and credits in a trial balance are equal, then the entries in ledger accounts are correct. So the second objective, we are saying that it brings into one place all the balances of all ledger accounts, which facilitate the preparation of all of the final accounts. It brings into one place all balances of all ledger accounts, which facilitates the preparation of final accounts. Remember last time when we were talking about the general ledger, we were saying that the general ledger is the basis of preparing the trial balance, and the trial balance is being used for preparation of the final account. So after getting all the ledger accounts correctly, we'll prepare the trial balance, and we'll use the trial balance to prepare the final accounts. When we talk about final accounts, we're talking about the financial statements like profit and loss, the balance sheet. We have a statement of cash flow, and then we also have the statement of changes in equity. So down here again, we are saying that the fact that all debits agrees with the fact that all debits agree with credits in a trial balance does not mean that all the entries of ledger accounts are correct. It means that the trial balance can agree, both debits and credits could agree, but there still could be errors in the ledger accounts. So that's what we mean. And then now we have the differences between trial balance and a balance sheet, and their differences are in terms of contents, in terms of purpose, in terms of frequency, and in terms of use. So in terms of contents, we are saying that trial balance is a statement showing all the credit balances and debit balances of all the ledger accounts on a particular period. So when we talk about January, in the month of January, when we extract a trial balance, it will give us all the debits and all the credit balances of all ledger accounts within the period of January. So we are saying it contains both personal and real accounts, and also the nominal accounts. The balance will contain all the accounts, or rather all the types of accounts, whether it is personal, real, or nominal. On the other side, we are saying balance sheet. Balance sheet is a statement showing assets and liabilities of a business at a particular date. So balance sheet will not show credit balances and debit balances of ledger accounts, but it will show this. It is a statement that will show assets and liabilities of a business at a particular date. It contains personal and real accounts only. Personal and real accounts only. Remember, personal accounts were accounts of persons and real accounts were accounts of property. So it contains personal and real accounts only. Remember, trial balance is also containing the nominal accounts. The nominal account we say as such kind accounts of accounts like expense account, losses account, and income account. So again, we have a difference in terms of purpose. So the purpose of a trial balance is to check the arithmetical accuracy of the books of accounts. It checks the arithmetical accuracy of the books of accounts, while a balance sheet, when prepared, shows the financial position of a business at a particular date. So the balance sheet will give us the financial position, while the trial balance will give us arithmetical accuracy. In terms of frequency, trial balance can be prepared at any time or to check the arithmetical accuracy of the books of accounts. Anytime a trial balance can be prepared, but a balance sheet will go with the accounting period. When the period is January, we'll do a balance sheet for January. When the period is a quarter, we'll do a balance sheet for the first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, or the last quarter of the year. When the period is half yearly, we'll do the balance sheet of half a year. And when the period is yearly, we must do a balance sheet of the whole year. They differ in terms of frequency. And then lastly, we are saying they also differ in terms of use. We are saying a trial balance is prepared for internal use only. So we don't use, give trial balance to external users because it's only showing the debits and credits of ledger accounts. So we only use it internally. And then the balance sheet is prepared for both internal use and external use. Remember, when you are going for a loan, you must have financial statements delivered to the financier, and the statement, rather the financial statements will be balance sheet, profit and loss statement of cash flow, and statement of changes in equity. So balance sheet will both be used internally and externally. So ladies and gentlemen, I hope you understand the difference between a trial balance and a balance sheet in terms of contents, in terms of purpose, in terms of frequency, and then in terms of use. So we also have methods of preparing a trial balance. We have two methods, and one method is about a totals method, and then the totals method we are saying that total debits and credits of ledger accounts are transferred to trial balance. So when we have account like capital account or other cash account, all the payments in that account, all the payments in cash account will be transferred to a trial balance. The total payments that we've done in that account will be transferred to trial balance. And then in number 2, we are saying that remember, the payments within cash account will be on the credit side, and when we are starting, before we just start payment, we'll be having the debit side, where the amount on the debit side and the amount on the credit side in terms of payments, not balance carried down, just in terms of payment, transferred to that balance. And then on the second method, we are saying the balance yes method. the balances method, we are just transferring the balance carried down. Like now we have here cash account, we have balance carried down here is 25,000 shillings. So this 25,000 shillings is what will transfer to trial balance in terms of balances method. So I hope you ladies and gentlemen, you've gotten the difference. So again, on this other side, we also have the sample of trial balance in terms of total method and balances method. So the totals method, you can see here, we have on the debit side, we have 70,000, and on the credit side, we are having 45,000 shillings. So rather $45,000. So the $45,000, these are the total payments that we did within this account. When you go to balances method, we said that we only transfer the balance carried down, and the balance carried down cash account here is 25,000 shillings. So only 25,000 shillings has been transferred to trial balance. So that's all about the methods of preparing trial balance. So we also need to talk about transferring ledger account balances to trial balance. So this one we need to do practically. I want us to stop at that. When we come back in the next video, we'll do practically how we can transfer account balances to ledger accounts, both totals method and balances method. So thanks a lot for watching, and let's meet again on the next video.